Doug, whenever you're ready. All right, thank you everybody for coming tonight. I'd like to start tonight with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you everybody for being here. I apologize for we have some issues on the street in front of us, but we were able to get into our building. There's gas leaks off the street, but we'll start out tonight with a roll call.
Supervisor Alberico.
Here.
Trustee Barb Boyce. Here. Trustee Dean Morelli.
Here.
Trustee Barb Delaney is absent. Trustee Greg Bickus.
Here.
Highway Commissioner John Shalinski.
Here.
Assessor Debbie Mason. Here. Collector Karen Johnson. Here. And Attorney Jerry Mueller.
All right. In everybody's packet, we should have the minutes of the monthly meeting of June 11th for the Highway Department. I do need a motion to pass the minutes.
Make a motion to pass.
Motion by Greg Bickus.
I'll second it.
And a second by Barb Joyce. Are there any questions of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. You have the bills of $88,913.21. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion by Barb Joyce.
Second.
A second by Greg Bickus. Any questions of tonight's bills for the highway? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Bickus.
Yes.
Alberico.
Yes.
Boyce. Yes. Morelli.
Yes.
Motion carried. Any citizens wishing to address the board here tonight for the highway department? Seeing none, we'll move on to the highway commissioner's report. Dan?
Thank you. Not much, finally drying out, so we've been just working replacing damaged culverts. Working with the engineer, writing up our bids for the roads that we're going to do this year. What else we got going on? Guys have been weed whacking quite a bit. The grass is still growing, but it has slowed down, so that's a good thing. I don't really have a whole lot, but rough week for me, so my mind's a little cloudy. I apologize, but guys, we're chipping this week. I would remind residents if your branch piles are not picked up, there's either a reason, either the branches are too long or they're stacked or they're tangled, and they should put a tag on there so you know, and just give us a call and we'll come by and we'll make other arrangements to pick up those type of piles. We cannot pick up big logs, we just don't have that capability, so what doesn't fit the shipper, we won't be picking up. Other than that, I think that's about it.
Hey John, what road?
Right now we are looking at 145th Street and Lawrence Avenue, and the island that's around over there by Lock Lane. There's that island, we put the arborvitae. The big drainage problem there, so we're having a curb put around the island, and there's I think 6 or 8 structures going in for drainage, and we're going to pave both sides of that, so then next year when we do some more streets in that area, that's already done. So that's what we're shooting for. I'll get the estimates from the engineer back in probably about a week, and then we'll make the final decision. We might add a road or take one away depending on the amount. Sure.
All right, unless there's any other business.
Ron, can I ask Commissioner something? I know last month there was some issues brought to our attention about Thornton.
Yes.
I mean, I just wondering if there's enough.
Actually, as in that last meeting, we asked the attorney to take a look at those the plat surveys, I guess, and so he did look at that, and there is an easement back there. It is spelled out that the easement is strictly for utilities, and it's not really my jurisdiction. I'd like to help the guy out because now it's actually just, his problem has now become 5 or 6 residents' problem. the alleged problem that caused this in the first place. You talked about a neighbor. When I say alleged, because, you know, I can't prove it myself, but I've been out there and looked at it. Now it's actually affecting his yard. So I have a feeling, I mean, we went over there yesterday, as a matter of fact, and not only can all those people in the back cut their grass because it's too wet, the gentleman who we suspect did some landscaping, we'll just say that, to be safe, now I think his area is starting to get to where he can't cut half of his front yard. So it's just a perpetual thing that's going to continue. So it may just force everybody to get together as residents and say, all right, we've got to fix this problem. I do have the, and I don't know if you sent it to everybody, but I do have Mr. Mueller's report. If somebody wants a copy of that, I can make copies and get that to you.
All right, thanks. I was just,
Yep. We were out there a couple of times.
I was, thinking that it probably wasn't an issue for you, but I didn't know where these people should turn into the county or something like that.
Yeah, I think I know that the resident talked to the county on a couple of occasions and was not exactly happy with the outcome of one or two of those visits. I mean, that to me, I would be either turning to the county or my own personal lawyer and do what you got to do. But I can't make that recommendation because I don't have that ability.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know there was some concern there.
And trust me, when he came in here, I knew who he was because we've been out there. I feel horrible for this guy. I mean, he's in a bad situation. When you can't take a shower, you can't flush your own toilet. That's bad. It's just unfortunate that it's way in his backyard, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the drainage on the street. If I could put a ditch in front of his yard and have him take care of it, that would have been done 2 years ago. But it's the lowest point in the area. All the water flows there, and it's got nowhere to flow out. I know there's another particular gentleman, I think, in the city that has a similar issue, and it's just the water went out 10 years ago. Because the last 10 years, the city's had this problem. So something changed within that 10 years that blocked the outflow of the water, and it's just staying in his backyard. So,
Thank you.
yep.
All right, thank you. Any other comments tonight? I have no reason to go into the executive session, so I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce.
Second.
Second by Greg Pickus. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Yeah. We're going to the general assistance meeting. Again, everybody should have in their packets the minutes of the last month's June 11th meeting. I do need a motion to pass the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce.
Second.
Second by Greg Pickus. Any questions on the minutes for the general assistance? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Motion carries. You have the bills of $7,858.07. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion to pay the
I have
bills.
a motion by Barb Boyce,
I'll second that.
and second by Dean Morelli. Any questions for the bills? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Alberico?
Yes.
Delaney? Oh, excuse me. Pickus?
Yes.
Morelli?
Yes.
Boyce? Yes.
Motion carries. Under new business, you have a copy of the medical assistance catastrophic insurance program. I do need a motion to pass that. It's basically it's an insurance program that ensures that general assistance should somebody have a major catastrophe, we're covered. It won't make us go bankrupt. I do need a motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Greg Pickus. Any questions? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Pickus?
Yes.
Alberico?
Yes.
Boyce? Yes. Morelli?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. All right. In your packet, you should have the monthly aid, the financial aid monthly report and the financial aid breakdown. As you see, we had one requalified and it was approved, and one requalified that was denied for this one. We have two on emergency and one outstanding. I have no reason to go into an executive session for general assistance. Unless there's any other questions, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Boyce and a second by Dean. Oh, Greg. I'm sorry, Greg. I heard somebody say it. I didn't know the direction. By Greg Bickers. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. We'll move on to our senior fund. Tonight, we have the minutes in your packet again for the June 11th, last month's meeting. I do need a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Dean Morello. Are there any questions of the minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. You have the bills of $34,435.26. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Greg Pickus. Any questions of tonight's bills for the senior fund?
Well, I just have something, reference the shingle shots, which was on the first page of the bills. It says 123 shots. Is that for the year? Now are we done for the year?
No, what we're doing now, because the shingle shots program has changed. Now, instead of having one shot, it's two shots.
Okay.
So now we have to spread that money over two shots. So we're, half the money is spent, and we're kind of holding off to get those second shots, and if there's anything left, then we're going to start doing more people. As soon as you get everybody somewhat gotten their shots, then the medical profession changes it to two shots. I'm sure once we get everybody done with two shots, they'll change it to three. So, but so far it's been still very popular. I wish I could put more money into it, but geez,
I mean, do we still have quite a list of people wishing to participate?
oh yeah, we still have a list. Actually, I was in the office today. We overheard a phone call coming in asking for the shots. And we explained to them, we put them on a holding list. If the money, once we get all the second shots done with everybody that's already on, if there's money left, we'll start calling the list. Getting as many as we can through the budget year. Any other questions of the bills? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Morelli?
Yes.
Boyce?
Yes.
Alberico?
Yes.
Bickers?
Yes.
All right. Any citizens wishing to address the board here for the senior fund? Hearing none, we'll go on to the new business. I really have no bus report. I know I started doing a bus report this couple of months ago. I don't have one this month. I will apologize, but I do want to let everyone know that the employee that has been doing that bus report for me, who's a dispatcher, sadly, I have to say she had quadruple bypass surgery. She had a heart attack. She's in recovery right now. Actually, she stopped in the office today after 3 weeks. I don't expect her back for another 3 weeks or 4 weeks. She'll be going into rehab and stuff. She's excited about coming back. She looked good today. I'm really happy at how healthy she looks today. But so sadly to say, she's not. She's a very intricate part of this township and bus service. But that's why I don't have a report. Under old business, we do have our new lockbox program started. Pretty happy to say that's taken off pretty good. We already have 6 of them out there. There's a 7th one in waiting. We're just starting to talk to the police department to get all the paperwork put together for that one. We're going to probably order 10 more blocks. Just to give you a comparison, Romeoville has been doing this for quite a long time. They have one person on their lockbox program. So yeah, I'm just saying, it's going pretty good. And we just started it, what, a month ago at our senior expo when we broke it out. Other than that, I do not have a reason to go into executive session. Unless anybody has any other questions, I would suggest a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Greg Pickus. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, going into our town fund. Again, you have the monthly minutes of the June 11th meeting of last month. I do need a motion to pass the minutes.
I'll make a motion.
I have a motion by Greg Pickus,
I'll second it.
second by Barb Boyce. Any questions of the monthly minutes? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right. We also have in the minutes the executive session minutes of 7/10/18 of last year to review. We did ask our attorney to review them, and I believe I'll let the attorney give us his.
We're not going to have them.
Yep. We're not going to open them at this point in time, so I need a motion not to open the executive session minutes of 7/10/18.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Greg Pickus. Have a roll call on that one.
Alberico.
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
Pickus.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Thank you. All right, we have the bills of $96,492.43. 42. Gee, you got it then. 43 cents. I do need a motion to pay the bills.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Barb Boyce,
Second.
second by Greg Pickus. Any questions of tonight's bills for the town? Hearing none, can I have a roll call, please?
Alberico.
Yes.
Pickus.
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
Morelli.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Motion carries. Citizens wishing to address the board here tonight for the town fund. Seeing no one, we'll move on to our assessor's report.
I only have one thing tonight. We just finished our reassessments for the year. This is called quadrennial years, so all 24,000 parcels were reviewed. Everyone will receive a notice this year, whether you were changed or not. They will be mailed out from the county on August 2nd, and all assessments will be published in the Herald News on Wednesday, August 7th. The last day to file with the board review will be September 9th, so you basically have about 30 days to file.
All right, well, thank you. Moving on to the clerk's report.
Okay, Ron, thanks. Just a couple items for the clerk's office. Records disposal. The office is in the process of sorting and organizing files for disposal and approval from the local records commission. And I would ask, John, too, if you have anything down at the highway department, let us know, and so we can get a list together for the state. Laserfish, after a year of scanning the township records, the documentation is finally completed and up to date, and scanning of additional current records will be done on a monthly basis now. So I'd like to thank my deputy clerk for working so hard and diligently on all of those records. And that's all I have.
All right, thank you. Good staff. Okay, moving on. Trustees' comments or suggestions? Anybody have anything they'd like to bring up? Hearing none, we'll go on to a building report. I don't really have one of those prepared tonight either, because we just had our building workshop the last week. I am ordering a topographical for the building. Other than that, everything is, we did get that lot cut in the back. I was thinking, actually I asked John if he would mind bringing over a tractor. I'm gonna try to get that cut again now, get it down now. It's really dry. I walked back there today, it's real dry, so I'd like to cut it down. I got an old beat up old tractor at the house. I'm gonna bring it over here and do it myself, try to get that cut down. Other than that, we're still trying to get some bids for the front door and the north and south door. There's a couple of issues with those doors not locking and not, you know, they get stuck, they stay open, they don't shut. 90% of the time they work, but we got to keep our eyes on them and make sure they're shutting all the time, all the way. We had a bid of, I believe it was $16,000 to rework the doors, and I have a bid of about $3,000 to rework the door, and I'm working on the third one. So,
Quite a difference.
yeah, quite a difference. So, other than that, everything else seems to be, you know, we're talking about some long-range projects, maybe getting that topographical, get the water in one spot in the back. We're talking about maybe building a garage for our 2 new vehicles, but we'll get that worked out step by step. Under new business, I really don't have anything tonight. Under old business, I do have, last month we had a letter from the Disabled Veterans Golf Outing. It wasn't really addressed to us, it was somebody else's letter that they thought we might be interested in. I thought it would be more appropriate if they sent us a letter directly, and they did. Last time we did this, we did give $100 for, I believe it's a pole sponsor. I did put in the packet all the information on it. If you guys felt you'd want to do more, we can make that decision right now, tonight. Or we can just go ahead and give, it's on the back of the second page, I think is what they're, number of players playing golf. We're not going to golf. I will sponsor how many of our holes at $100 each. So, I know we did $100 last time. Everybody comfortable with $100? Would you rather sponsor 2 holes?
I have no problem sponsoring 2 holes.
2 holes? Everybody okay with 2 holes?
Yes.
Okay, I would need a motion then.
I'll make a motion we sponsor for $200.
Okay, I've got a
I'll
motion by
second
Greg
it.
Dickus.
Second.
Second by Barb. Boyce. Can I have a roll call, please?
Alberico,
Yes.
Dickus,
Yes.
Morelli,
Yes.
Boyce.
Yes.
All right, motion carries. Other than that, under old business, I did want to bring up I'm sorry, I take that back. This month, July 1st, we rolled out the garbage referendum. The new garbage company started their pickups. I think it's about 1,900 houses that are involved in this garbage pickup that we organized. I didn't organize, we negotiated with the garbage company with. And as you know, anytime you have a new program that's brand new, 1,900 people, there's going to be some problems, and there has been. I would guess, we were talking about it today, we probably have 100 houses that are questionable, this thing, that thing. Everybody has a reason why they don't want garbage, or they don't need garbage, or we're having a big issue in the Bonnie Bray area because we took Bonnie Bray out, only to find out that Bonnie Bray has a voluntary garbage pickup with an IGA with the city of Lockport. If they want voluntary pickup, if they don't want the voluntary pickup, then they don't have any garbage service. It's my understanding they would fall under our new ordinance because they're unincorporated Lockport Township without garbage service. So those are the people that are having issues there. We have to almost go house to house, and we're trying to get this system so 2 garbage trucks wouldn't come up the same road. Well, there's some areas that's going to happen because the boundaries of Lockport along Thornton, along some of the streets in north part of Lockport. One house is in the city limits, 2 houses aren't in the city limits, then 3 houses are in the city limits. The limit line goes back and forth and back and forth. So it's a little bit of an issue, trying to figure out who's in, who's out. So that's going to take a little bit of time. I'm hoping everybody's very patient with us, and we're going through everybody that, you know, we have people that call us and say we didn't get garbage cans, so we look in their thing, we find out if they're on the Bonnie Gray taxing district. If they're on the Bonnie Gray taxing district, then we tell them that you're in the IGA with Lockport, and it's voluntary. If you don't want it, you have to call Lockport and tell them you don't want it. Then you call us and we'll put you on. If you do want it, if you want to stay in Lockport, you can stay in Lockport. We're not going to interfere with Lockport's IGA. Waste management, in their, you know, I don't know what their thought was, went ahead and canceled garbage pickup for all unincorporated Lockport Township, which took in some of the Bonnie Gray area, which they should not have done because they have an IGA with Lockport. They should keep up their garbage service with the people in Bonnie Gray. They also canceled people in DuPage Township, that is right on the Lockport Township border, which they should not have done because we have no jurisdiction out of Lockport Township. I don't know why they thought they would cancel their garbage in DuPage Township. They did that in 2 different areas. Lockport Heights and off 135th, I think Orchard Lane area, they canceled all the garbage pickup on those streets. I'm advising the people to either call Waste Management and tell them that they're not in Lockport Township, that they should be reinstated, or this is a good time to call other garbage companies, including Homewood, to see if they will pick up their garbage. Now, I can't, as a township, we cannot guarantee the price. Our price is for Lockport Township residents. But if they're across the street, I'm hoping, and that's just my thought, that Homewood would give them a pretty good price, since they're right across the street. But again, that's Waste Management's doings. Waste Management is the only garbage company that I'm aware of in Lockport Township that is charging people to come pick up their garbage cans. Republic has not charged anybody that I'm aware of. Environmental hasn't charged anybody for picking up their garbage cans. Waste Management has, and I did receive a letter from our attorney that they're going to continue and that we should not be in their business. Is that correct? Is my understanding. Do you have a feeling on that?
No, I just received a letter then from someone from Waste Management basically indicating that their contract says that to allow residents out of their initial contract early, one of the fees, cost expenses that Waste Management then charges is this canister pickup fee. It's their way of recouping what they feel is some lost income from what they would have received had their contract with the resident gone to its full expiration.
Does a bill with a statement on the back that a person hasn't signed a contract, does that legally make it legal that they have to follow that contract?
I have to see that, but my guess is that that's exactly what Waste Management is arguing, is that whatever they presented to any one of the residents, that's the contract they find. And you're right, it's on the back, and it talks about it.
But each individual resident never signed that contract.
I understand, but I'm just telling you that that's what I guarantee you.
I think in the letter I received, they are charging $30 as opposed to $75. I've heard everything from $75 to $100 to $20 to $30. I myself got a bill for $40, and it wasn't for garbage, for the picking up of the cans. It was for my new 3-month contract. And I called them on it, and I said, well, I canceled. And then I said, well, let me look in your account. They looked into my account. They said, oh, that's for picking up your garbage cans. I said, it does not say anything on this bill about picking up my garbage can. It's for service for July, August, and September.
We had people after the last.
I don't know, basically, it's my opinion, it's not the township, don't put me on, I'm not taking no word from the township, but I'm not paying my bill, and I'm sending my attorney's, or the attorney township's attorney's opinion to them with my unpaid bill. And I also am going to call the Attorney General's office in Springfield to let them know the number for the customer fraud division is also posted on our website if anybody's interested. But that's on your own account, not the township's telling you to do that. Other than that, I think really for the first time putting this out, it seems to be going pretty good. Like I said, there are a couple of issues in the Bonnie Gray area. We're going to have to work with the city of Lockport and step by step try to figure out who wants to be in, who wants to be out. And as long as everybody gets garbage pickup, that's all. And nobody should pay twice. And that's what this township has always said. Other than that, I have, that's all I have under old business. Under meetings and correspondence, I did receive about 3 cards. I did receive a card from John Weiss, who is one of our scholarship winners from last month. He's thanking us and very proud to have to receive the scholarship. You guys are welcome to look at that. I did receive a thank you card from Romeoville seniors, who we always sponsor to go to the Senior Olympics. We do have a card signed by every one of the people, all the seniors that went to the Senior Olympics. Very nice of them. I also did get a thank you note from one of our bus riders who just wanted to thank one of our employees. Again, I said last month, our employees sometimes go above and beyond. This employee happened to notice this lady who's very elderly and hard to, move, that her flowers were pretty much dying on her front porch. She watered them for her and filled her water can the next day so she could water them again. And she just said, thought that was the best gift she ever received. So that's just one of our township to know that what we do. Other than that, I have no other business. There's no real reason to go into an executive session unless anybody has a question or a comment. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
I got a motion by Bob Boyce,
Second.
second by Greg Kiffin. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you very much, and have a good evening. Be careful going home past the gas station. Have a nice evening. Thank you.
And they have the street out there blocked off.
Yeah.